So, good morning everybody. Welcome to Ierokipio. Thank you for being here. I hope you have fun. And I'm just going to let you know a few things about the facilities. Kitchen and toilets are down there. You will see the signs. If you need to ask anything, please feel free to ask me or Luke or Sophia or Christina. And please keep out of the areas that are fenced with the ribbon. Keep children guarded at all times. Do not leave the children unattended because we're going to have a lot of machinery and a lot of tools. So we want to make sure that everybody is going to be safe. We want to have fun. Anything you want to ask, come and ask. Καλώς ορίσετε στο Ierokipio. Δυο λόγια για τις ευκολίες του χώρου, ας πούμε, η κουζίνα και οι τουαλέτες εν κάτω. Μείνετε έξω που οτιδήποτε θωρείτε με τις κορδέλες, επειδή είναι επικίνδυνα, να έχει πολύ κόσμο με εργαλεία. Απλά να είμαστε λίγο προσεκτικοί και τα μωρά να τα προσέχουμε πάρα πολλά, ποτέ μωρό μόνον του. Να είμαστε σίγουροι ότι δεν θα γίνει τίποτε, ας πούμε, κακό. Λοιπόν, θα σας περάσω στη Σοφία. I'm just gonna have Sophia here introduce a few things.
So welcome from myself as well. My name is Sophia and I am also a permaculture designer and into teaching as well with Gabriel. And we're here today for the Permablitz, which is a monthly organized term, which didn't really happen last month because of all the weather surprises. But we're here today at Gabriel's land to have a hands-on experience, but as well get a feedback on what we're doing, different projects that we're gonna have the chance to work. So, what is permaculture? Has everyone heard of permaculture here? Is there someone who hears the word for the first time? No? So more or less we're all aware of what permaculture is. That's why we're here, probably. In a few words, permaculture is a design system that our effort is to create something sustainable on its own, resilient on its own, but we also want to offer back to the land. We want to regenerate. So our actions are not only for our benefit as humans. We have seen that a lot the past years. We have seen that a lot with the chemical agriculture, with the degenerative agriculture. We want to move away from that. We want to regenerate. So there's a need to create soil. There's a need to create clean water. There's a need to create clean food as a result. So that is our effort here at Gabriel's. We want to create structures that create zero waste, that recycle resources. We want the water to fall on the house from rain, then do as many cycles before it leaves our land. That's why we're going to work on, let's say, the grey water treatment systems in here. That's one example. So we're going to have the chance to get, more or less the principles of permaculture. So if you have any questions on what permaculture is, you can talk to pretty much everyone here because we all have had some kind of experience with it.
How many mistakes I have done because I didn't know. And I think the best thing that anybody can do is to, go and do a PVC so they know what they are doing. But I will use it to store water. And then at the end, I will have a pond down there, which is the lower part. you go to the bottom and you gather water as many times as you can and you slow it down. Because that they don't burn easily, like prickly pears, we can have, sorry?
Under up there is out of bounds because if a child goes up, they may well fall off and cause themselves a nasty injury. There's going to be a biochar stove right over there, and you'll see it. You'll be able to see it from a long way away because there'll be a 2-meter flame coming out of the top of it. Needless to say, it's very, very hot. It's going to reach something like 700 degrees centigrade. But if it is lit, then please don't go anywhere near it. There'll be somebody there supervising it at all times. You can approach them, you can talk to them, and with their permission you can go into the area and have a closer look. But don't just wander in, because if we get too many people wandering around it, it could be very dangerous. The other one I wanted to point out was mulching. We're going to be doing some mulching underneath the trees over here. People will be using pitchforks, people will be using shovels and forks and combs and all sorts of things. And the branches themselves are probably the most deadly thing of the olive trees. When you're working underneath olive trees, if you've ever done it, they can easily go into your eye. I've had one right down to here, believe it or not. Very, very painful. Please be careful, please wear the goggles that are going to be provided. The cement mixer is going to be used later in the day, and the only person who's allowed to operate it is Mr. Andy. Where is he?
He's back there.
There he is. Master Andy. He's the only person allowed to operate the mixer. There's also going to be a lot of carpentry going on in this area here, where we're going to be making shuttering for the grey water. We're going to be constructing, hopefully, the solar dehydrator, the solar heater, the solar oven. All of those things are going to involve a lot of cutting, a lot of dangerous equipment, and the cutting is all going to be done in this area here, and it's only going to be done by people who are competent. We've got a list of those people, and if your name is not on the list, please don't use any of the power tools. If you think that you're competent with power tools and you want your name to go on the list, please come and talk to me, and we'll put you on the list if that's possible and appropriate. Basically, because of the number of activities happening today and the relatively small space, what we've effectively created today is a building site. And if you've never worked on a building site before, the construction industry is the number one most dangerous industry in the world. More people die on construction sites than anywhere else. So you're in a dangerous place. If you want to leave, now's the time to do so.
With very dangerous people.
With very dangerous
they want to
people.
change the world.
Yeah, we're all crazy here, so yeah. But you are in a very dangerous place, and it must be taken very, very seriously. If you trip over something, or if you leave something on the floor where someone could trip over it, you're causing a potentially major injury, because if you trip over and then fall on that nail, then you're looking at a potentially very serious injury. The other factor is not only are we on a building site, but we've got children here. That's a recipe for disaster. So please be very, very careful. We all need to be health and safety conscious. We all need to be health and safety officers today. Each and every one of us. I'm running out of time, I'm being told. So the children today are going to be limited. They're only going to be allowed in this area here, which is behind the cutting area, where they're going to be doing one of their activities. And in the other area over here, behind the kitchen, which is the area where they're going to be doing their other activity. The two are joined by a pathway at the back. But if you see any children anywhere else, out here at all, please pick them up and throw them over the fence. No, carry them back to where they should be.
over here.
What was that?
Move these stones to here.
Yeah, those are going to be used.
It's going to smell here in a minute.
A bit more. A bit more, Phil.
Here we are today at Mitsero, and it's Gabriel's Permablitz, and we've more or less reached the end of the day. A lot of people, the activities are finished, so I just want to thank you. The preparation that he did was absolutely amazing, and I'm sure everybody's had a great experience because of that. So Gabriel, how was it for you?
Well, first of all, I want to thank everybody who made this possible. It was a fantastic opportunity for us to get together and demonstrate what manpower and community can achieve, and that's the whole spirit of permaculture and permablitzes. I'm very, very happy from progress and all the projects. Thank you for all your work.
Yeah, everybody chipped in, and I think it's everybody's learnt something, which is the whole part of permaculture. So. And good, so long may it continue. Thank you very much for all your efforts.
See you on March.
Yes, March 26th, Ierokipio Permablitz.
Yeah.
Be there or be square.